So you've gone from 300 to 12, or you've 4x'd the revenue from that one asset, that one customer, with no additional costs on the front end. Right? If you do that across 20 customers, you're making 3 to 4x revenue for the same costs. Yeah. Right? So that's your client base. That's like Liam said earlier, lifetime value. That's where it's at. Right? You also got your audience. Next asset, you've got your wider audience. You can have so much value from this, so much hidden value in your audience, in your unconverted list, that people wouldn't believe, right? We get testimonials from our prospect list. We do a consultation with someone, and they say, it's cool, but I'm just not going to buy right now. But we've helped them give value on that call. We say, hey, well, would you mind like dropping a couple of lines or a quick video for us on how this call has helped you? Because they go, yeah, it's definitely helped. I've got loads of clarity. I've learned a lot, taken it away. And they'll go and make a testimonial for us saying, oh, the guys at blah, blah fitness are so cool. They help me understand this. They know their stuff. We've got a testimonial of that person. They haven't even paid us. Right? Or again, you can put a survey out to your market. Who can you guys connect me with? I'm looking for warm introductions. They don't need to be clients for you to get this stuff off them. So there's maximizing prospect value as well as maximizing client value. No one looks at that. But it's still an asset. You don't need to make direct money. It's not the only way to gain from your audience, from your prospects. Put a survey out to your email list. Hey guys, like who's your hairdresser I can connect with? Anybody know a media contact? Send that to 800 emails. You'll get a good response. You can have if you have an audience of, let's say you have a free Facebook group with 1,000 local people, local women. Go to the salon, say, hey, give me 50 quid, I'll put an advert in my group for you. Right? You can literally sell access to that list and make money on it without them paying you as a customer. Right? Then you've got the next asset, then is your network. Right? So this is so severely undertapped. Your network, right? So people you have in your network, and again, this is what Gary's doing right now, reaching out. With your network, or your at least warm indirect network through your audience, where can you be getting leverage, right? Can you, okay, if you guys want printing done, can you know someone who owns a printing shop and negotiate for a discount? Do you know someone that can help you do something? Really make the use of your network and reach out and make partnerships and get leverage and use other people's money, other people's assets, other people's lists. Things like that is super important.
Who are the people that are serving your market, but just selling them something different? Physios, beauty parlors.
Yeah, there's complementary services to yours, yeah. Physios, nutritionists, supplement stores, health stores, karate clubs, dance clubs, football teams, rugby teams, cricket teams, volleyball teams, netball teams, schools, private schools, nurseries, daycares, flower shops, gift shops, perfume shops, clothes shops, cafes, restaurants, bars, pharmacies apparently. You can do anything, guys. Like you could list 50 different types of company, not 50 types of businesses, and 5 of each of those businesses go to those too. Yeah, there's loads there. And then your final asset, really, your other asset is your cash flow. Really, it's really making use of your cash flow and really learning to invest your money in the right things.
Just thought something you just said, possibly like connecting with businesses. You like pre-writing an email and asking them to send them out to their employees. Have you ever done anything like that? And that'd be.
I've gone to Tesco or some supermarket, and we gave them 400 gift cards and said, can you put this £20 gift card into the payslip with the payslip of every employee this month as a gift from the company? So you look really good to your company, and you can say you paid for them. They were like, yeah, we can do that. Same thing with went to like local cafe bars and salons, and we go there with at Christmas time, go find make a relationship with the manager, and be like, hey, we've got like 10 gift cards here with, you can give. Do you want? Would you like Christmas gifts to give to your employees? without breaking the bank. Yeah, I love that. Cool. Here's a note with a gift card for £25 worth of fitness nutrition training. You can give them as a gift, Christmas present from you.
The key is that you're not asking them to do something, you're presenting it as a benefit for them.
Yeah.
To make them look good.
Yeah. So think of your cash flow and where you're putting your cash flow then, and ways to really be savvy with your investments. So you should put it in Facebook ads is one place to get your money into. Putting it back into rewarding your team, putting it back into your people. Don't be, try and be frugal in the beginning, and really think about putting that money back into the company and reinvesting as much money back into the people and those other assets. So that's putting money into your network, giving those gift cards. That's a sunk cost you've taken of 60 pence for one of those cards, and of course the price of giving it. If someone gets a week of training with that gift card, you've paid that price, right? But now you're now giving that money as a gift to someone in your network who will give you an exponential return on it. Putting the money into your team to do a better job, or putting the money back into your clients with gifts or better service for them. So if you make £1,000 free this month, be careful about going and spending it on a brand new TV, and think maybe for £500 we could, put a good party on for our clients. You don't have to, but the more serious you are about building a thriving company, and the more you'll invest that money back into that than your own kind of petty materialistic needs after a while. I'm not saying live like a pauper, splash out yourself as well. You deserve it, of course, but there comes a point after a while where it's like, there's only so much shit you can buy for yourself, and then you think it's better to put it back into the business then, So that's the 6 asset team. You're always looking at those assets, widening those while being lean on your expenses. The cash flow system we teach in our mentorship really helps with that, because we put you on a strict kind of business diet as well. What I'd probably say is if you add up all your ongoing expenses, what would you say your outgoings are overall right now? Your total expenses each month?
18,000.
18. Could you shave 5% off that? If you had
That's
to.
what we've been trying to do.
If I had a gun to your head right now and said,
Yeah.
shave off 5% of the expenses or I'll blow your brains out, could you do it?
Yeah.
So what, 18,000, so what, 10 is 1,800, so what, how much is that?
900 quid.
900 quid, yeah. So could you shave off 900 quid off your expenses?
Yeah.
You could. So there
Yeah.
you go.
We've just, the top 2, I've already seen an issue.
So could you shave off £900 a month off
Yeah.
the expenses? Yeah. You know exactly how to do that right now.
Yeah.
Can you do that in the next 24 hours? When can you do it by?
A month.
A month? The next 30 days? Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay. So,
Rather you, so.
Yeah.
yeah. There you go. We just made you £9,000.
Yeah.
The power of confirmation.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's just 5%, right? And 5% saved is 5% earned now. So it starts from there. If you've done that, then
Yeah.
then you ask, quick. Could we at the same time, based on the strategies we just went through, could you
Yeah.
boost your revenue by 5%?
Yeah, definitely.
So there's a margin of 10% extra now.
Yeah.
You've just got 10% extra profit. Well done. It's going back to basics and strategy.
Yeah.
And chasing the shiny object we think is going to fix the problem, but that usually brings more costs with it. Cost of new setup, new things. The more we drift away from that core unique value proposition,
Yeah.
so any costs you have that don't directly attribute to delivering that value to the customer, question if they need to be there, and ways you can come up with to add that value to the customer, deliver it and charge more for it. And that can start widening your margins quite a bit.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, look at your team members, making sure team is a big one for most of us. We usually realize we're paying out too much and we need to scale it down, or the team members need to generate more money for us to justify what we're paying for them. Usually it's a bit of both. So again, look at the same thing. Could you shave off 5% off your average team member's salary?
Just done
Could they take a 5% pay cut?
that. I've just done that.
Right, okay. And could they then, how can you then make them 5% more for the company?
Yeah, that's what we need to look at.
Okay. And look at everything across the board, especially in a more advanced stage where you are. Again, it's not about bringing a load of big new ideas in. It's about looking at all the operations across the board, from marketing to sales to fulfillment to retention. And it's just about saying, could we just tweak 5%, optimize everything 5%? Kind of like when you get advanced with weight training or Pilates or anything, the differences become incremental, right? If you're a world-class runner, there's millimeter differences between the first best in the world and the second best in the world. Same in the more advanced you get, the more minimalistic. There's not new big ideas to come across. There's just, for sprinters, like you just run forward faster than the next guy, right? But it's just 5%. They're like, can I make my legs 5% stronger? Can I get 5% better footwear? Can I get 5%